Hey guys, look at the angle. Look at me in my sexy ass gay blazer. And I'm feeling pretty like hip right now. Okay, One Direction were in Cleveland yesterday. And I say it like that because that's how Harry Styles tweeted it. He's like, we're Cleveland. Yep. Harry was more flamboyant on stage and Harry is showing his true self. And I love it. Here's a vine of Harry in his high-pitched voice saying, stop, it's so cute. You hear him? He's like, stop! Oh, but guys, there was so much Lilo last night. Like, I've been reading, like, posts about, like, the whole Cleveland concert. Louis is up Liam's ass and Liam is up Louis' ass. Like, they're just, like, hip to hip. Like, you know how Harry and Louis were, like, in 2011? Yeah, that's how Louis and Liam are now. And I remember reading a post saying that Liam and Louis used to, like, hate each other during X Factor days. But now they're, like, freaking, like, soulmates. Or that's what they want us to think and shit. Like, for example, here's a gif of, like, Louis spreading cake on Liam's face and then his arms around Niall. Where's Harry, you ask? He's probably off, you know, flirting with the crowd. The divide in this band. Haven't you guys noticed that One Direction is no longer One Direction? It's Lilo and Neri. That's what One Direction is. It's Lilo and Neri, which is Liam and Louis on the side, and then like Niall and Harry on this side. Those are the two bromances that are being split. No one else is interacting with each other. It's like Louis and Liam off in their own world, and then like Harry and Niall in their own world. And sometimes it's not even Harry and Niall. Sometimes it's Louis, Liam, and Niall off on their own doing their own thing, and then Harry is just left alone with the crowd. I don't know if this is Harry's choice, but I don't think it is. I think, if anything, Harry wants to interact with his bandmates. I think it's someone who controls One Direction, and I think that they're telling Harry like, oh, we have to make it seem like you're going to be going off solo in the future, so you got to make it look like that you can handle a crowd on your own. So like have Louis, Liam, and Niall do their own thing, and then you just flirt with a crowd, like you just be on your own. Like they're making Harry seem like this solo career person, and I don't like it. Like I think if anything, Harry wants to interact with his bandmates. Did you see Liam put silly string all over Harry? Louis was looking at Liam like he wanted to do that, but they can't. Someone was analyzing the concert last night, and they said that Louis interacted with every bandmate except Harry. Like, he was so happy with Liam and Niall, but then when it came to him crossing paths with Harry, he completely ignored him, and Harry completely ignored Louis. And it's just depressing just to hear that and even see that at a concert, that Louis and Harry are the only ones ignoring each other on stage. They're making it more noticeable that Larry is probably real. Because why would Louis and Liam act all bromantic and stuff like that, and then Harry and Louis are the only ones on the stage who aren't interacting? That's really suspicious, and it stands out when you two are the only ones on stage not interacting like everybody else. Louis and Liam have nothing going on, so if they can act like that, why can't Louis and Harry act like that? But on a happier note, that's just my opinion, but these are the fans trying to get Harry with silly string, but Harry's too far away for them to reach. He was like sticking out his tongue like, you can't get me. What a little shit. This girl said that Louis and Harry looked at each other a lot in the song Stockholm Syndrome, and there was some mirroring in Night Changes, and Harry looked at Louis a lot in that song as well. So they were at least mirroring and looking at each other in some songs. There was a lot of Lilo. I'm reading about that, like a lot of water fights. Here's what they said about Harry. They're like, Harry's such a princess. I can't put it in any other words. He's sweet and a happy princess that skips around the stage and tries to talk to everyone he can, even during songs, and makes fun of people. Yeah, Harry does make fun of a lot of people. It's kind of funny. Oh, but here's the good part. They said the interesting thing was that literally everyone interacted with each other and had fun, but when they walked by, Louis and Harry literally ignored each other, like blatantly. Interesting that they were the only two people that never talked to each other or made jokes or sprayed water or silly string at each other. I wonder why. Yeah, and that's what I was talking about before. It's really interesting that Louis and Harry were the only ones on stage not having fun, like not interacting. They're just making it more obvious. This was Harry adjusting himself in Cleveland. He was like pretending he was fixing his boobs. Not only does Harry want a baby and a baby bump, he wants boobs too. That was so funny. He's like, "Oop, just gotta move this boob over this way," and blah blah blah. He was probably mocking some girl in the crowd because he's done that before. Like, he's trying to like fix his boobs, but like fangirl at the same time. This was Harry with the pom poms. Like, is he 12 or something? He was being a cheerleader on stage. Harry Styles just does not have a care in the world. He doesn't care. Like, he just picked up the pom-poms and was just like, yeah, don't give a fuck. Oh my god, Louis looked directly at Harry after singing I've loved you since we were 18. Oh my god! Guys, did anyone get it on tape? Like, did Louis say I have loved him since we were 18? Like, did he do that again? Because I swear he's done it like twice already. Because this proves that Harry now has a house. Remember in the past he was like, oh, I don't have a house. I just jump from house to house. Like, I go to my friend's house. No, this proves that he has a house now. In this magazine thing, they were like, oh, what's the first thing you do whenever you get home? And Harry's like, go to the fridge. So that means that Harry has a house now. He goes home and he goes to the fridge. And I swear, if him and Louis are like living together and then, you know, domestically and going to the fridge, Harry eating his kale and then Louis eating like all the junk food and then like setting dinner together and like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This is basically why I made this video, okay? This is the one thing that I really want to talk about. Harry wearing a rainbow bracelet. Guys, oh my gosh. I feel like Harry is literally trying to tell you that he's not straight. Like, I am not the one to like say, oh, he's wearing this, that means he's gay. Like, no, I'm not labeling him. I'm not putting a sexuality on him. All I'm saying is that I don't think he's straight. I'm not saying he's gay. I'm saying he's not straight. Like, oh my gosh. Guys, what does Harry have to do to get you guys to know that he is not straight? Like, I feel like Harry's doing everything in his power to let fans know that this is him. Like, he's trying to tell you who he actually is, but I feel like fans are just so blind, or they're just trying to ignore the fact. They've already done it with the bondage bear things, and apparently that didn't work. I mean, it worked with us Larry shippers, like, we're paying attention, but some other fans are just not paying attention. Like, Harry could literally wear all the rainbow bracelets, like, up to his freaking shoulders. He can wear like he can wear a whole rainbow suit and people just be like, oh my god, I like those colors on Harry. Is he dating a girl yet? You know, it'd be something like that. And seriously, Harry with that rainbow bracelet, there's just so much symbolism to it. There's so much meaning to that. It's not just a rainbow bracelet. Harry is really trying to tell us, because he's not allowed to tell us with words. He's not allowed to just tell us like, hey, I'm this, like, this is me. No, he can't do that. He's still in a band where there's tons of people watching and he has to live up to his name. It could ruin his career, blah blah blah. We already know this. Harry is trying to give us subtle messages, and I am looking at those subtle messages. Like, this is why I like being the fan that I am. And this is why I like Larry shippers, because we're not really analyzing, we're just really listening. You know, it's called looking and listening to what Harry's trying to portray to us. I don't look at the big picture. I don't look at things in black and white. I look at things for what it actually is. I look at the subtle messages. And when I saw that rainbow bracelet last night, oh, I literally fell off my bed. This is the rainbow bracelet. Like, it's like tied on his arm. He's wearing it like right out in the open, like nothing's covering it. Like, it's right out in the open. So Harry tweeted like a year ago or something, like, I study rainbows. And then there was a girl who went to the concert last night and she wore like a rainbow skirt and she had a sign that said, I study rainbows. And she said that Harry pointed it out. Like, he actually acknowledged her sign. I don't know if he gave a thumbs up or smiled, whatever, but he acknowledged her sign. And then Harry had his rainbow bracelet on and people were saying that it said, I study rainbows on the bracelet, or it said Louis on the bracelet. I'm not sure what it said, but it said something. I don't really care what it said. It's a rainbow bracelet. Here's another angle of Harry's bracelet that he's wearing. Okay, here's a fan holding a bracelet that supposedly is like the same one Harry has. And on this bracelet that this girl's holding, it says I study rainbows. So people were thinking that the one Harry was wearing, it says I study rainbows as well. Whatever it is, it makes Harry pretty happy. And if Harry is happy, like, that's all I care about. So yes, there was a lot of depressing things that happened in the concert, like barely any Louis and Harry interaction, but here's what I think Harry's trying to say. Harry's basically trying to say with his bracelet, hey, me and Louis, you all know we can't really interact like we want to on stage, but hey, I got this rainbow bracelet and this is telling you guys to keep going strong and to never give up, and it reminds me to never give up and to stay strong as well. I think that's what that bracelet means. Like, everyone else is looking at it like, oh, Harry and Louis never interact anymore on stage, like blah blah blah, but Harry's bracelet is right there, and he's basically telling you like, hey, like, even though you guys see it this way, like the big picture, like me and Louis can't hang out on stage, I'm wearing this bracelet, and this means that it's not always going to be like this forever. And that's how I see it. And that's why I'm not giving up on Larry or this band in general, because even though we've been going through a lot of shit since March, I think that we're going to get something good out of this. Because that's what happens in the fandom. Whenever something bad happens, it usually results in something good. It's like a fluctuating thing. Maybe that's why Louis has moved on to Liam in terms of the whole bromance thing, because Louis knows that since he can't hang out with Harry, Louis is making the best of a situation. He's like, you know what, I can't hang out with Harry, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go hang out with Liam, because I'm not going to sulk on stage and be like, oh, I can't hang out with anybody. Like, Louis knows that there's more people he can hang out with. There's not just one other person in the band. So Louis is like, you know, I can't hang out with Harry, so I'm just going to hang out with Liam. You know, I want to have fun with somebody. And I think Liam is that next person in the band who Louis is very close with. And you know what? If Louis is showing happiness on stage with Liam, I'm not going to get mad at him for that. I'm not going to be like, oh, Louis, why are you interacting with Liam? Like, you should be interacting with Harry. No, Liam's his bandmate. He can interact with whoever he wants, and Louis looks very happy when he hangs out with Liam. It's not a romantic thing. Liam's with Sophia. Liam's straight, so it's not like anything's gonna happen between them, you know? I'm not worried about that. It's just I see a genuine friendship between Lilo, and it makes Louis happy. So even though we're not seeing Harry and Louis interact on stage, I'm still feeling very happy seeing Louis happy with Liam on stage. That's like Louis' comfort zone, to get his mind out of the shit that's been happening. I want to talk about Xander for a second. I am not part of the Xander fandom. I didn't even know there was a fandom for Xander, but Harry's been hanging out with him a lot since July 4th. Okay, if you guys want more information on this, go on the XARRY tag. It's XARRY. There's a lot of stuff there. You'll see pictures of Harry and Xander going out to dinner or lunch a lot. There's a lot of pictures of that. You'll see them walking together on a street. You'll see Xander going on tour with Harry, like getting into cars with him. Harry's brought Xander on tours with him. He's been to probably like 4 concerts already. Harry recently put out a Instagram post of a cake, and it was Xander's birthday yesterday, so people thought that Harry bought that cake for him. But other people were saying, oh no, it's for Liam, because Liam's birthday's tomorrow. It's one of those things like, oh, Harry's hanging out with a guy and people think that he's dating him. It's probably one of those things. It's probably another Hazoff thing or Griles. It's probably one of those things. I did not ship those things, by the way. But for some reason, XARRY looks a little more real to me than Griles and Hazoff. It doesn't look as real as Larry, but I think if Harry is, I don't think that they're dating right now, but if Harry is actually looking into him, like if they actually might be a thing, then I'm not going to be opposed to it. I know I'm so Larry. Harry is my idol, and whatever makes him happy makes me happy. I'm going to be happy for him, you know, and actually it looks like Xander's been making Harry pretty happy anyway. Tell me your thoughts down below about Xander or just the Cleveland concert. Did you go? Did you, like, what do you think about the minimal Larry interaction? Did you fangirl over Harry's rainbow bracelet? Just anything down below. And like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye!